It's always sunny in Greg Sterlace's head.
No, it's never sunny in my head.
You're excited about all these projects.
Yeah, I'm excited about projects. I'm mostly about the book. The movie is gonna, change the world, of course. I mean, I learned from you. Do some grandiose projects and charge $50 for them, and people will, beat a path to your door. Because as long as you have grandiose projects, obviously, a book about the Beatles you can sell for $20 if it's 350 pages, even though it's a small trade paperback. Because it's 350 pages about the Beatles. There's 2,000 damn books about the Beatles. So of course you can sell it for $20. But you can sell a Tom Waters book, who's unknown, for $15. You can sell a Tom Waters autobiography for $50. I mean, you obviously can sell a Beatles thing for $30 less. Even though one's hardcover and deluxe and one is just trade paperback. The trade paperback, that's the difference between the $30. The $30. If it was hardcover Beatles, it'd be $50, and if the Tom Waters autobiography was just trade paperback small, it'd be $20.
I think what the readers really want to know is
the readers.
360.
Who are the readers?
We'll find out.
Oh, the Beatles book.
At 360 pages. 50.
Yeah.
So you chopped 10 pages out of it.
I never said it was 360. I said 350.
Are the lines double spaced? How big are your margins? How big are your margins?
They're small margins. They're not double spaced. It's just crammed with information. Crammed.
Chock full of goodies?
Oh, it's chock full of goodies from beginning to end. It's just it's a miracle of magic. I want to be just like you, just cram stuff in there, like those books you do, like that one about the girl on the cover, pathetic girl on the cover, looking at you.
So I thought you were some crazy pinko hippie all these years, and now you're cashing in. You're going to take the money and
wearing a hippie shirt, aren't I?
Nobody even wears tie-dyes anymore. The hipsters don't even wear tie-dyes.
I'm saying that hippies used to wear these shirts, and I'm an old hippie. I'm 50 years old, right?
Were you around during Flower Power?
Of course. I was born in 65. In 67, I was 2.
So you were a zygote when the actual hippie movement was happening.
I was at Woodstock when I was 4.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you write about that?
Because no one gives a fuck. I'm not writing about myself because that doesn't sell. I'm writing about the thing that sells because I'm no longer just an old hippie fuck. I'm also trying to be a capitalist, money-grubbing pig because I want an easier life. And there's no doubt I can sell over a year or two, in my mind, there's no doubt. I can sell 1,000 copies of this Beatle book and make $10,000 profit. And that's almost given because there's...
That's pretty grandiose.
It is grandiose. I'm telling you, because the Beatles compilation called One has sold 27 million copies this century in the United States alone, not the rest of the world. 27 million copies. So all we're asking for is 1,000 of those 27 million to buy a damn book. And of course, as you know, Paul and I have thousands of acquaintances. And so out of those thousands of acquaintances, we're thinking, well, we could probably sell, we have 2,000 or 3,000 acquaintances, we can probably sell to 200, guilt like 200 or 300 on into buying it. At least say, well, at least it's the Beatles, you can give it to someone for Christmas, and they won't just spit on you, right?
You should say that in the ad. Get this for someone for Christmas,
they won't spit on you.
And they won't spit on you.
It's true though. If you hand someone a Beatle book, if they don't like the Beatles, if they don't think the Beatles suck, they're not gonna spit on it. They're gonna think, I can just re-gift this to some clown who likes the fucking Beatles, some loser who likes the Beatles. Because I know I got some acquaintances with their friends who probably like the Beatles. At least I can pretend, oh, you like rock? You're into Zeppelin and the Stones? I can eat this Beatles book. That's kind of cool for Christmas, right? Your birthday, right? Still, they didn't though. I mean, but still, I mean, there's no reason we can't sell 1,000. Like 200 to our acquaintances, 800 to strangers. We go to 3 Beatle conventions. There's 3 in America every year. The same company: L.A., Chicago, New York. These people go there.
And what are you going to do with this big wad of sweaty money?
It's not that big. It's only $10,000.
All this money that you make.
It's only $10,000, Tom.
Is that your nest egg for the next grandiose project?
No. It's just $10,000.
That's your big heist. The big Beatles book heist.
It's not a heist. It's just I'm trying to...
You've orchestrated this heist.
It's not a heist.
The scam is in place.
I'll tell you why it's not a heist or a scam. Because I spent 9 back-breaking, gut-wrenching months writing this book.
Writers do that all the time.
But I know they do. But what I'm saying is, I did it on purpose. Beatles. Every sentence is about the Beatles. 350 pages. So it's not like you. I'm going to write about myself and being Clarence and going out to Labor Day with my son in the country and none of that bullshit. And I don't think I'll do the whole book.
fuck this and fuck that, and people are assholes. I was drunk inside and all that bullshit. No, it's all about Beatles. And guess what Beatle fans like to get when they get a Beatle book? I bought a Beatle book called John Lennon and the Jews for $20 on the interweb. Because I thought, what a catchy title! I gotta put this in my book. I never heard of it.
So you're saying if suckers will spend $20 on a book, there's more suckers out.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying suckers like me will buy John Lennon and the Jews for $20 just based on the title and John Lennon's on the cover. Find out it has no mention whatsoever of the Beatles or John Lennon, even though it has John Lennon on the front cover photo, and the back cover is a photo of the whole band.
Greg, what's your book about?
It's the Beatles having read the book, from A Day in the Life, having read the book.
So it's about the Beatles?
It's about the Beatles, and it's 200 reviews of 200 Beatle books. The most popular, most famous ones ever. The ones that sold the most, they got the most critical acclaim. There's actually 1,800 more books on the market since '64.